This morning, we're taking another stop in our sunrise safari adventure.
Yeah, we got Francisco Garcia Bulle Bueno back with us from the Butterfly Pavillion and brought in a Hercules beetle. I'm going to be honest, this was not what I was expecting when you said you're bringing in a beetle. This is a big mamma jamma right here.
Oh, it's moving.
We have like one of the biggest insects in the whole world. So this is like a Hercules beetle. And the name is just like telling us what's happening. Like this beetle is one of the strongest insects in the whole world.
Okay. You've got to describe this to us because I'm not sure, like we were asking where the eyes were, they were not in the place that we expect. What's happening here?
Yeah, no worries. So here we have like the beetle. We have like those two long horns that are on top. And if you follow the bottom horn, you can see like the face of the beetle. Okay. So the two little eyes are going to be.
Bottom?
Yeah, the face is going to be on the bottom. We have those two little eyes. Something super cool about beetles is that some of them will be pollinators. So this is going to be a pollinator. They're from Latin America, which is also super exciting. And they're pollinating these big flowers in the rainforest. So we as Butterfly Pavillion are really interested in these animals because they do these amazing services.
Okay, we have video on the screen right now of two of them kind of interacting with each other. You were talking about, so the mouth is on the bottom part of the horn. Exactly. That's where they actually eat. So what are the horns themselves for?
Those are for fighting other males. So this is a big boy.
Okay.
Females will not have these long horns. It's only going to be the big boys that will have them, and this is going to be to fight other males in order to meet other girls.
Interesting. So you said that the Hercules beetle is part of pollinators, which is so important. So talk about some of the efforts there at the Butterfly Pavillion when it comes to pollinators and getting the word out.
Yeah, sure. We're very interested in celebrating invertebrates, and invertebrates play all these impressive roles out in the ecosystem. One of these roles is going to be pollination. And we want to talk about like this amazing grant that we just had at Butterfly Pavillion. So the Bureau of Land Management from Colorado just granted us a lot of funding to study pollinators in the Rocky Mountains. So we're going to just go and look for insects just like this beetle, butterflies, flies that are pollinating in the ecosystem. And we're trying to understand more about the abundance and diversity of these animals in Colorado.
Do we know specifically what we get from what they pollinate? You know, when we think of bumblebees, we know we get the flowers and the honey. Specifically for the Hercules beetle, what do we get? Do you know?
So all these questions are like, that's why we need all this funding. And that's why we're out here. We want to understand what are they pollinating, like which flowers, which fruits are being like the fruit of the pollination of these animals.
Gotcha.
This is why the Butterfly Pavillion is so important, because it's not just a place that kids and families can go for a really cool day, you know, to have some fun, check out some new animals, but you guys really do so much when it comes to conservation efforts, trying to learn more about these animals and the pollinators. And again, as you've been saying, they're so important for the ecosystem. So it's so great what you guys do there.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we're really interested in education, research, and conservation. And a great way is with these amazing bugs. So I saw your faces, like, this is great. This is big, like it's a really beautiful animal. And they're like the gentle giants out there because at the end they're just pollinating, they're really beautiful, and people are really interested in these big bugs out there.
Is this a full-grown Hercules beetle?
This is a full-grown, and I love that you asked this question. They can live up to around like 2 to 3 years, but the first 2 years are gonna be like larvae.
Okay.
So it's 2 full years of growing. You're gonna have a huge grub, and this big grub is just gonna turn himself into this amazing beetle. He will live up to a few months, and then that's gonna be it.
Really?
Yeah.
So this guy's probably what, like 3 year-ish, something like that?
Around, yeah, exactly. So he had like a long time being a larva. Now he's like in his like late stages of life. Yeah, he's like a little senior beetle. We love him.
I'm glad we got to meet him at least before, you know.
Thank you so much for having us. And yeah, we're like just super interested.
Yeah, please ask about this.
Yes,
I'm curious.
It looks like butter, but it's not.
No, it's actually beetle jelly.
Beetle
jelly. I know.
There's such a thing.
I know.
What is that? Tell us what beetle jelly is.
Yeah, it's just like a jelly with some extra additives that we use for like them to have like a really healthy diet, and it's gonna be mainly fruit. So these guys will be feeding on fruit and nectar out there and pollen. So in this case, we're trying to put like some of these additives, and beetles love these. Like flower beetles will love this thing, and it looks cool, right? It looks like
so
that
cool.
yellow
Don't
butter.
put it on your toast, though. I don't know if it's going to taste that great.
Hercules.
Yes.
This is so cool to see. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much.
And then professor right there. Hercules.
It's so much fun. Thank you so much
you for
coming
having
in.
us.
And a big thanks to the Denver Butterfly Pavillion as well. Go check them out.
Thank you so much.
All right.